It was strange. Whenever one family member recovered, another would immediately fall ill, and it was always something serious. The worst case was the daughter. Her eyes suddenly became red and swollen, bulging unnaturally. When her mother rushed her to Choray Hospital in Saigon, the father and son stayed home. But just a few days later, the father had to urgently take the son to the hospital as well. No one knew what illness he had. From that moment on, the entire family vanished. They locked up the house and left, never to return. Since then, the house had been abandoned for years. After the family disappeared, the adults in the neighborhood constantly warned the children, "Don't you dare go near that house, especially at noon or in the late afternoon. Stay far away." Behind the house was a very large yard, and for some reason the adults were extra strict about it. They used to say that an Ong K, a bogeyman, lived back there. Of course, being kids, they grew up scared by these ghost stories and warnings. The storyteller admitted that as a child he was also terrified. He never dared step into that yard or near the house. He would only get scared whenever the adults told ghost stories about the place, but by the next day, he'd forget again. One day, around 4 p.m., a group of kids in the village gathered with a small ball. After some discussion about where to play, they decided the only suitable place was that big yard behind the abandoned house. It was the best spot for playing soccer. Nowhere else was as spacious. In total, there were 6 boys and 2 girls. One girl, named Dung, although female, loved playing soccer with the boys. The other, named Mai, didn't like soccer at all. Instead, she sat under a tree nearby, playing alone with her dolls. So in the end, 5 kids played soccer while Mai sat off to the side.